everybody! I know I haven't really posted anything or did any reaction videos, but I um, choose my reaction videos very carefully because I want to show you some kind of reaction, and there are not a lot of groups that I really have a strong reaction to. I really wanted to do Love Me Right from EXO. I absolutely love that music video. I love the song, it's amazing. But when it came out, I wasn't home and I had to watch it right away, so I couldn't film it. And besides, I'm also really busy because I'm leaving for Korea in 4 weeks. No, I'm not even leaving in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, I will be there. I will be in Korea. And I'm so excited. Um, it's really weird because last year in February, I was like, you know what? I'm going to Korea next year. And it was just an idea on a whim that I usually have. I'm very impulsive, and most of the time it doesn't come through. But this time I made it work. I actually made it work. I worked my butt off. Um, Not in the best way because I had to quit school, and um, yeah, I'm going back to school like next school year maybe. I don't know yet, but yeah. So a lot of people tell me and ask me, isn't it like insanely expensive? And I always say to them, no, it depends on how well you plan it. Because I'm speaking from mostly a European opinion or prices because I'm flying from the Netherlands, from Amsterdam. So I don't know how the price ratio is in America or other parts of the world. So yeah, but my flight tickets was around 800 euros, which is pretty cheap for such a long flight. I have to first I leave Amsterdam and then I go to London and then I have to transfer there and then go from London to Seoul in just one flight. So I have to fly from Amsterdam to London, which is like an hour, and between Amsterdam and London there's an hour time difference, so I'm not losing any time. If you think about it, it's really weird. I leave at 10:30 a.m. from Amsterdam and I arrive at 10:40 in London, and then I have a 2 or 3 hour transfer, I'm not sure, and then I leave around noon from London to Seoul, and then that is a 10 to 11 hour flight, and I arrive the day after at 7:30 a.m. in Seoul. So I'm pretty excited for that. And it was, like I said, around 800 euros, and I booked it in December before Christmas, because after Christmas the prices go, they skyrocket. It's oh. I'm looking up the prices for the flight that we're flying with, and right now they're already 2,000 euros. 2,000 euros, and I got it for 800 euros, which is insane. Um, then the Euro Korean won ratio is pretty good for us. Like 1,000 Korean won is roughly 80 cents for us. So it's pretty good. and we're staying at a guest house. It's called Orange Guest House. It looks pretty good, and I'm pretty excited for it. And we booked it through a site called Airbnb, and yeah, you just type in where you want to go, and then you can choose: do you want a guest house, do you want a private apartment? They offer a private apartment as well. But since it's our first time going, I didn't mind getting a private apartment. I'm really independent, and I'll figure it out. But I'm traveling with a younger friend of mine, and she really wanted to go to a guest house, so we're going to a guest house. And let's see, the guest house was for 2 people. We paid around 300 euros in total, so it's like 150 euros per person, which is pretty cheap for 2 weeks, I'd say. And yeah, then I was thinking, well, we have to transfer from the airport to our guest house. So I have this app that has all the Korean subway, well, mostly Seoul and Busan, I think you can do it. I don't know what it's called, it just said subway to me, but maybe Subway Korea, yeah. And it gives you, um, it's really up to date. And I was just, because public transportation here in the Netherlands is insanely expensive. It's horrible. When I want to travel from my part of the city to the center of the city, I guess you could call it like that, like where all the shopping malls are and all that kind of stuff. It's like a 4-minute train ride, and I pay €4 just to get there, and then I pay €4 to get back, which is pretty expensive in my opinion. And so I was looking it up, and I have to go on a 15-minute subway ride from the airport to the nearest subway stop from our guest house. And I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so expensive. Oh my gosh. And then it gave me the price, and it was like 3,501, which is like €3.50, even less. So I was so relieved about that. But yeah, so now it's time to do the final things. I have to call my credit card company to make sure my credit card is set for a world, not just Europe, because that's what they usually do here. So I have to make sure it's set for world, and my normal bank account needs to be set for world. I got my travel insurance, I think. Yeah, I have to wait for it to get in the mail, so it's confirmed, but I already applied for it, and then I'm like good to go. Just need to pack. I'm super excited. I can't wait to go, and yeah. We have a whole schedule where we want to go, and we want to see so much of the culture, and want to shop so much. So much. I'm going to come back with so much shit. It's not funny, I think, how much. But yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. So I do want to do a travel vlog when I'm there, so I'll try. I can't say for sure. I really want to. So, and I will, especially I'm gonna keep my Tumblr updated and my Facebook. But Facebook is more for family, and Tumblr is like, if you want to follow me on Tumblr, I'll put a link down in the description box. It's not, you know, it's not a great Tumblr page, but if you want to keep updated by of me traveling to Korea, it's the place to go. So yeah.